morning. It is 7:04 a.m. Pacific time. Today is the 21st, I believe. Let me check my calendar. Yes, it is 21st of February. I gotta get the little meter out here so everybody can see. 7:04 a.m. Pacific time on the 21st of February. Welcome to my trading journal. This is the Jigsaw daytradr platform. These are all futures products. There's no charts, no indicators, nothing like that. This is all trading on order flow. Excuse me. Whew. So really quick from left to right, this is the Ultra Bond here. This is the 30-year T-Bond. Right here in the middle is the 5-year T-Note. This is the 10-year over here, and all the way over here on the right is the E-mini S&P, which is currently in a bit of a free fall today. So that's interesting. A lot of volatility in this market, which is great. Just had PMI come out at 6:45, so 20 minutes ago. It was a miss. We also had existing home sales come out, which was also a miss. So we're looking at the E-mini down about almost 30 right now. Dow's down over 200. And trying to look for a little bit of support here. Might have some at 25. But that might be about it. Kind of, if we get down below that, it might be a bit of a free fall. But yeah, we're watching. It's pretty wild. So let's see. Got to be quick in and out with your entries and exits today, in my opinion. Areas of interest, obviously, we had the overnight high. This might act as a bit of support for this move that's coming down right now. You also have the existing high. Could look for a short there if we see some absorption. But it is Friday, so probably going to see things dry up pretty quickly here. But we'll see what happens. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right here. If we get a double top in any of these products. We are actually at the overnight high right now, which could act as support. We're looking at about 5,000 versus 4,000. Kind of keep an eye on this. If this number starts to build, see some big prints in here. Just a lot of selling with no movement. Could be an indication that we want to take this thing higher. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know that I hate that trade. Absolutely loathe that trade. Yeah, I might have just ran away from me already. So we definitely found buyers at that level. See if it falls back in. Maybe we can pull the trigger on something. Oh shit, I accidentally just hit the market button. Did not want to do that. Let's see if we can get out of this one. That was a total accident. Now we just lost money there on a user error. That sucks. Yeah, I forgot even what I was saying. So yeah, we'll see if this drops back into the overnight high. If so, we can maybe look for that continuation trade. Context does dictate, does call for that, because there is some volatility in the market. You do have some bearish news, and the ES is breaking through previous support levels, and we're dealing with a higher than normal level of volume. So we could see some continuation lower, which would support this trade higher. But anyway, we'll go ahead and pause everything, and if do decide to make a trade, we'll come back and see what happens. Okay, we're back up to the previous high. And just sort of been lingering here. I haven't quite seen, ES has been trading kind of in this little range right here. Haven't really seen sellers step up just yet. But we'll go ahead and just take a shot, see if we can get, I'm expecting a bit of a push up from the ES, which will kind of put some pressure on this one, on the treasuries, to get this to kind of go down a little bit. Price action's kind of calmed down a little bit. This is one of those days, though, you could definitely just get run over. Just kind of keeping an eye on the 10-year. That might be the one that's driving the bus this morning. Starting to get some selling now. Got a couple ticks on the Ultra Bond. 30 is trying to go offer at 12. 10-year starting to push down. That's good. We need these bids to start pulling off at 11. Those bids at 10 went in the wrong direction. They started hitting down into it. They were at about 200, and then they pumped up to 3 something and 400. Just pulled down to 160 something. That's good. Should be able to take that out. There we go. Got one fill. Let's keep an eye on what's going on here. I'll be really quick to take this off today. I'm not going to wait around, dick around with this market. Keep an eye on Ultra Bond. If this thing starts to push up 3 or 4 ticks, we might be in trouble. There we go. Just flashed down. Got that one. Perfect. Come on, keep it at offer. Ooh, 400 up. Don't like that. Ooh, like that though. See, there's some good price action, good volatility today. Just go ahead and squeeze this sucker down. Might even just cancel this and see if we can get this to run all the way down to the overnight high. Just follow it with a stop loss. Ultra bonds are 4 up. We're actually at, excuse me, this is the overnight low in the ES. That's might be where we're going to see a turn back lower. So I probably should have kept my target. Wasn't really thinking, didn't plan that trade out all that well. Okay, well, there we go. We got filled, let's see, that was about 5 ticks. To the extent of that move, I actually took that last one off at 9. It could have had 8. Should have been a little bit more patient, maybe. It's all right. It's good to lock in those profits. Could have had 7 even. Still got a lingering cough, a little bit of a lingering cough from that freaking pneumonia I had. It just knocked me out for weeks. Man, that was brutal. I've never had pneumonia before. I just, all respect to people that have to deal with that. That was brutal. Yeah, it looks like it left a little money on the table there. This could have, like I said, it had legs. Could have stayed in it a little bit longer. At least got that last target at 7. Seeing a lot of absorption over here in the ES. See if we can short that down. Definitely going to be quick on this one because it could get crushed very easily. Got first target filled. Some big prints here. That's kind of what that was the basis for entry on this trade. I'm not going to let it dick around too much longer though. I'm definitely going to start pulling contracts off. Because it could just rip up and run me over for sure. What the fuck? Okay, so we're still pulling. We got a 6 lot going. 2 off. Just kill that guy. It's got to start moving or we're just going to start. Come on, get it filled. Got some size coming in. Excuse me. So we're down to a 4 lot now. Oh, that size just disappeared. Beautiful. Let's put this down here at the point of control. See if we can get some get a runner going on that sucker. Come on. Fill it. Fill it. Come on. Damn, can't get filled on that. Fill it. Pulling that stop loss down because Okay, so that one comes off, and we'll just see if we can get a runner going and let this thing breathe. Here we go. Come on, get there. Okay, so we got filled there. Back down to the point of control. It's a pretty decent little trade. About 7 handles on that one, pretty close to it. So we'll go ahead and pause it. I'm going to get some water. Treasury is starting to push up into the highs again. Ultra bond's quite a ways off. We'll see what happens. But if we get back up there, maybe we can sell it back down again. We'll also see what happens when the ES drops into the lows. Got some decent size here at 37. See if that starts to trade or if it pulls off. But I'll be back. Okay, we're back up here to the highs. Actually starting to push up through the highs in the treasuries. There's that big size in the ES. It looks like it's starting to pull a little bit as we get out into it. Could be some spoofing. Just trying to get people to buy in front of it. Yeah, Treasury's already pushing through the highs. Just blowing right through the lows. So what we're looking for here is try to fade this thing down. Even the Ultra Bond's not up to the highs yet. That's kind of odd. Just the rule of thumb, at least what I have in the treasuries, is you cannot buy above the point of control or sell below it. On the rare exception, like days like today, you might be able to do a continuation trade and have some success. But on a normal day, this would be kind of prohibited, looking to buy above the point of control. It's a nice little absorption there with the still powering higher in the treasuries. ES making new lows again. Let's see if we got any sort of support. Be down at 25. That's kind of where I'm showing the next support level in the ES. It wouldn't be unusual to see a bounce, at least back up to yesterday's low, right around this area. Maybe the point of control, if they do want to bring it lower. As far as looking for a fade trade, we want to see some volume start to develop at a particular level. Let's just clear all this out and see. So we got all this volume, like over here in the 30-year, got all this volume, and it's small, thin prints all the way up, and then we got like right here at 19, we're starting to see, 2 times previous volume. That could be where sellers start to step up. Over here in the 10-year, we got 10,000 printed right here. ES can't bounce at all. That was holding pretty well over here in the ES so far. Buyers are kind of looking for putting up a stand. Let's see if we can. Oh man, I hate when I do that. Forgot to reset my reset the order box. Son of a bitch. Come on, get a bounce. That's all I want out of that. In the ES, get in and out. Give two shits about these big, long, big trades. It needs to go in my favor immediately or forget about it. So back over here to the 30-year. We got some about 3,000, 3,300 here developing at 2019. Definitely pushing this thing higher. This is getting kind of ugly. This is getting ugly. ES is due for a rip though. That last push down was a little bit less than the previous. Each time they're pushing through the lows, it's less and less and less. So buyers are just kind of soaking up all that selling. Definitely due for a rip. I think things might calm down when we get to the turn. European close here in about 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so. See if this is the time this thing's going to fall back in. Go ahead and take a short. Like I said, ES is due for a rip. I'm going to go ahead and flatten all this out and see. But a day like today, I'm not going to sit here too long in this thing, like I said in the previously, the same context applies. I would not be surprised if the ES dropped into 25. Oh, wow. Whoever the fuck that was. Wow. Had some news come out. Just had a block sell. I'll take it. Down to a 2-lot. Move the stop loss to break even. Get one more down to 15. See if we can get this thing to keep moving down. Almost got a fill. Come on, fill it. There we go, we got the fill. Beautiful. Another good trade. Here's that rip I was talking about in the ES. It's kind of getting back up to what would be resistance. I thought I heard a block sell alert. Wasn't sure if it's on my feed. Yeah, but 36 was the previous low. That's where we had that big bounce during the initial noise of the open. So this is where you'd see continuation, probably continuation traders step back up 37 and 37 level and start pushing this thing back down if they're going to go ahead and do that. We shall see. I'll go ahead and pause everything because I'm looking for this to get back up to the current high. Don't really see a continuation trade pushing coming into the 8 o'clock, the turn. Like I said, I think the ES is due for a rip. Might push this thing all the way back down towards a point of control. But we'll see. I'm going to pause the video and get some more water. Okay, we're back here. It is 8:38 Pacific time. Still Friday. The Treasury market fell in quite a bit. As you can see, I was short here at 21 and I covered my last contract at 15, and unfortunately we fell all the way back into almost to the point of control. And it was just systematic, like nary a backtick, just grinding all the way down. So I definitely left some money on the table, unfortunately, there. And we got that bounce that we were looking for in the ES. Back up to past the VWAP. This getting into support, or excuse me, resistance here at 47.48 level. Unfortunately, I have an appointment, so I got to go. So I'm shutting her down. But it feels good to be back. Sort of slowly trying to recover, but it feels good to be back trading again, and taking shots in the ES is kind of fun, so I might continue to do that as well. But I hope the volatility continues to make trading interesting again. But that's all for me. I will catch everybody maybe on Monday.